Ciao Tesla people. Just get a software notification to do an update, and the software version is 2024.2.7. It started to download, so we'll take a bit to do the download, and then we'll start to do the installation. Now, this version, it says the minor bug fixes, but in reality, there are at least 7 undocumented features. Some of them are from previous, and some other changes, and some bug fixes, of course. So we'll do the download, and then we'll do the installation, and I'll do a time lapse, so it will take a few seconds for you, and the usual half an hour plus download for me, and that's it. It's downloading at 3 megabit per second, which is good. I connected to my Wi-Fi hotspot on the phone, so it should be faster, at least the download. Let's see, actually is at 43%. Anyway, I'm going to do a time lapse, and I'll see you in a bit. So the download is done. So we'll do the software update. So we'll prem here, we'll push here, install now, and then you tap here just to start right away. And that's it. And now it's going to do the installation. I'm going to do the time lapse, and so I'll see you in a second. So software update is done, and again it's the 2024.2.7 here, version is still 11.1. Okay, everything went well. It took like probably 35 minutes, 40 minutes between the download and the installation, so relatively good. So here are the 7 undocumented changes. Some of them are from previous um, software updates, and some from now, I guess, because I don't recall seeing it before. Anyway, so the first change is the time until charging starts. So basically, when you arrive, you plug in your the connector to charge your car. If your vehicle battery has not warmed up enough, you'll now see how long it will take until DC fast charging starts. Okay, which is interesting. So before you go to the supercharger, put in a navigation, you enter that you're going to a supercharger, so that the car will start to hit the batteries. Is going to be much better. Then the estimated battery range update. So the range of your car will take into account the degradation of your battery during the time that you're using the car, years or whatever. Then the supercharging in cold weather. So on the icon on the top, when the battery is really cold, you get a snowflake. So if you're going to charge in a charger in a cold condition, use your vehicle navigation throughout there. In addition to preparing the battery, this now will automatically start warming up the charge port, okay, inlet, okay. So not only, so if you enter in navigation that you're going to a supercharger, not only will start to hit the battery, but it will start to hit the intake of the charger, which is really good. You know, especially for those people in very cold conditions. What else? The ultra wideband phone key. So if you have a phone that has so you use the phone for a key for the Tesla. So sometimes it has problem with unlocking the car. So for the phones that have ultra wideband phone key, and mine does, this is a Samsung S24 Ultra. It will help to do the unlocking. Okay, so it's in addition to the Bluetooth and feature. Then there is a reminder to plug in at home. So if your battery is below 50%, you're at home, you'll get a notification on your phone to remember to charge, to plug the car to the charger. It's really nice. Then there is an improved ride and handling. Okay, this is good. Get a more consistent response on different road surfaces and greater comfort on rough, winding pavement in sport mode or when custom ride and handling is set on to focused. Also, expect reduced pitch and body roll in off-road mode. That's good. Okay, which is good. And this one, I already talked about it last time, over-the-air recall, and this is probably just for the US because in Europe we didn't have that. So they change, there are some icons for the brake, ABS, and park, and it's text. And in the US, they had a recall to increase the size of the font, which doesn't make any sense. And then this one was already on the other ones, the adaptive high beams. So the Tesla Model Y, Model 3, the latest ones, and then the Model 3 for this year, the Highland, they have matrix lights. So for the Model 3 Highland, they enable the matrix lights. For Model Y, for mine, for example, that is 2023, other Model 3, they didn't, even if we have the hardware, they didn't enable yet, but they will. That they said that they will. And that's going to be cool. And then more efficient charging, so they improve the charging speed. So your vehicle now adjusts to the power level on each DC charging station. So the battery preconditioning when you're navigating to the charger, and then charging can be more efficient, which is really good. Security improvements, bug fixes, and then a lock button if there is somebody inside the Tesla. If somebody is approaching the car and try to open, you get a button to unlock the doors. Pretty good. And then they redesigned the trip menu. So before you had all the list of your trips, and then on the bottom you had the click check to mark to remove it or add whatever. Now it's all in one line. So they improved the UI. And then supercharging tips, pin to drive has some UI changes. And then on the menu, all the apps will show on the menu. Before we're showing just the apps that are not on the bottom console. So every app is on the menu, which is good. And then additional vehicle info on the vehicle info icon. And then they update later yesterday or 2 days ago, they updated the apps. So they include some UI changes which make the app much better, the mobile app I'm talking about. And that's it. So these are all the 7 changes undocumented. So they didn't list in the release notes. Some of them yes, most of them no. So anyway, I'm going to leave my Tesla referral in the description. So check it out. If you're buying a Tesla, you can get up to 3 months of free FSD, and all the links about the accessories that I installed. I already have one more accessory to install, actually two, are coming in the coming days. So please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification if you're already subscribed, and I'll see you on next video. Ciao Tesla people.